again. So we're going to come back today and try some more nail art. Just remember that you can use them for arts and crafts as well as nails, and try and give it a go and send some pictures in if you like them. Let's go and have a look. Okay everyone, so today's design is this Christmas present. I have shown this design to Miss Vandresky, who says that it looks very, very hard, and I'm going to show you and prove to you all and Miss Vandresky just how easy it is. So I have picked for my present a really sparkly polish and then a plain colour for the ribbon. As I said in my first nail video, I don't think you can go too sparkly at Christmas. I don't think there is any such thing. So I'm going to pick another sparkly colour, and I think that just represents, you know, we all have sparkly Christmas paper and lovely things like that. So I'm going to have a go at this again, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to do. So I'm going to get all zoomed in and we'll get ready to film the second one. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to pick a sparkly pink nail polish today. I'll just show it to you under here. Many of you already know that pink is my absolute favourite colour. So remember from the first video that we said when you're painting your nails that you needed to use a base coat. So make sure you've done all of that, and let's pretend that I have. And then remember also that when it comes to painting your colour coats, you want to go really thin and let them dry. So I'm going to come now and quickly do my coats of colour. And then we don't need to watch all of this because it's going to be exactly the same as the first video. So I'll try and whiz through painting these colour coats, and then we can get on with how we paint our ribbon. So there is my first thin coat of pink. I'll let that dry and come back. Okay, so that's the first coat all dry. I love this sparkly pink. Pink and sparkle is just me all over. Love it, love it, love it. So that's the second coat. Again, I'm going to let that dry and we'll come back and do the third. See you soon. Okay, so that one's all dry now, and here we are just doing our third coat. I tend to always do 3, but that's because I'm a little bit pedantic and I like it always to be the same. So some colours are thinner than others, so I always have to do 3 regardless. This one might not have needed it, but there we go. So I've picked pink here, mostly because I was just trying to pick really, really different colours to what I'd done with the first one, just to show you that you really can pick anything with this design. Obviously, we all have really, really different Christmas trees and wrapping paper and stuff, so there aren't really any rules with this one. Pick whatever colour you want to do. So I'm going to let this pink dry and we'll come back and do the bow. Okay, so now that's all dry, I'm going to go in with the bow. Now I've picked blue just to pick a really, really contrasting colour, really opposite to the pink. And all we really need to do now is get a cross shape on this nail. So go slow and steady as you can. And if you're worried, do one bit, let it dry, and then do the next. So I'm going to put a line all the way up. Now this won't necessarily be perfect straight away, but you can let it dry and always come back in and fix it a little bit afterwards. So you just want a line straight up the middle, and we're just going to divide this nail into 4 sections. This one works really nicely regardless of what your length of nails are, because if your nails are shorter, you can have shorter, fatter presents, and if your nails are long, you can have long, skinny presents. And obviously all of our presents are different things inside, so it doesn't really matter. So there you go, just a rough line up the middle, and then I'm just going to try and turn a little bit, and then you want to do exactly the same across the middle as well. So as straight a line, it doesn't really matter how straight it is, it won't be perfect. We don't have a ruler like we would in school, but art is very different to maths. We don't need a ruler. This can look okay. So I would now leave that to dry and then come back and we'll move on to the next bit. So now that our cross is all dry, what we're going to do is go about making our ribbon. So first of all, in these top sections here, what we need to do is make a little V shape. So one line here, another line here, and then it's really simple to just make a loop and join them together. And then of course exactly the same on the other side. I'm going to have to tip it slightly so I can reach. So another little line, another little line. Sorry if you're a bit sideways now. And then loop them together. And that makes the top part of your bow. Now, as you can see, mine's not quite perfect there because I'm filming at the same time, but you could always, like I said before, let it dry and come back and just fix any mistakes that you're not happy with. And you could always use the pink to go back in and tidy anything up as well. So that's the top of our bow. And then for the bottom, this is really simple. In the bottom section, you just want to do a little wiggle that trails off the bottom of the ribbon. It's a little, and it can be any shape really. It can be a little bit wobbly, it can be straight, doesn't really matter. And that gives your present shape. Okay, so there is our present. All layers are now dry and we can just put on a nice top coat and let that dry as well. This one would be really good to decorate a Christmas card, I think, or even a rock. Maybe you could do a few different present designs and put them just outside your house or something as like a Christmas decoration. And obviously presents are given at other times of the year as well, so these could make good birthday nails as well as Christmas present nails. So there is our second design. I hope you've enjoyed it and I'll see you tomorrow.